Good morning, world. It's Dr. Brandy Revels here. This is my first video ever. Also for my first stay at the hospital ever. Yay! So I'm making this video because I'm having rotator cuff repair surgery today. And it was really hard for me to find information about what to expect. There are a couple of people who've done a really great job of chronicling their experiences, but they've all been a little bit different from me, so I thought that I would add to the information and hopefully you would find it useful. So a little bit of backstory. I originally hurt my arm snowboarding in 2019, so that's 2 years ago. It wasn't terrible. Just sort of a lingering soreness, and I eventually went to the doctor. They did an MRI and found a small tear on my supraspinatus and an angry biceps tendon. And after 2 rounds of cortisone injections, it felt fantastic, absolutely fabulous. And I'd forgotten all about it for the most part. Then Coronas came, and then 2021 came, and my partner and I, there's Mario, we're in the United States doing my favorite activity, water skiing. And I got out of the water, and on the first run, I felt a tuck. And I thought, shit, there's the rest of that tendon I had forgotten about. It was enough to be noticeable, but it wasn't excruciating, right? So like I continued to ski for the rest of the day, but did take several trips to the family doctor for a sling and pain medication throughout the rest of our vacation. So we came back to Switzerland, got a new MRI, and unsurprisingly, the tear in the supraspinatus had evolved. So now it's at least 50% torn, and probably a torn biceps tendon as well. I saw 3 different surgeons to get opinions about it, and all 3 said basically the same thing, that you can leave it, it's fine. Today I have perfect range of motion up to my ear, it's totally fine. Behind the back it's not so great. I do have quite some weakness, but on day-to-day activities it's completely fine. More of an annoyance than anything else. So they said, yeah, you can leave it and just deal with it, but you'll have to accept limitations in sports. So I'm a really sporty person. I like to snowboard and water ski, mountain climb, hike, wakeboard, whatever. And all of these things would probably be off the table because of the risk of tearing it further. And of course, after the initial tear, then it shreds, right? Kind of like ripping a piece of paper in half. And then after the supraspinatus is teared, then the rest of the tendons tear, and then you've got yourself in a big problem. So the surgeons all agreed that surgery was the right thing to do, but still I wasn't so sure. So I wrote to I wrote to a couple of places that did enriched platelet plasma injections, and I sent them my MRI images, and they were kind and honest enough to say, this would have worked if it was a small tear, but yours is at least 50%, so it's not going to work. Sorry. So then I saw 2 physiotherapists, and that's their opinion, and their opinions were the same, and they basically said, look, you've got a long time left to enjoy the sports you like. It's worth it to get it fixed so that you can enjoy those sports. If you were 65 or 70 or 75 and you weren't going to be planning on climbing any mountains, and it's different, but you have a lot of time left to enjoy both good arms. So we decided to do it. So today's the big day. I'm terrified. We just did I did a meditation in the car. Mario didn't participate. I'm really scared. Never been to the hospital before. Never stayed the night in the hospital. Never had a surgery. But I think it's the right thing to do. So here's to 2 strong arms in the future, and with any luck, I'll be capable of making a new video after the surgery and let you know how it goes.